This week we're going to focus on electrical safety on the job site. One of the things we need to pay attention to is electrical panels. All electrical panels need to be weather tight. All knockouts need to be filled in with all electrical panels where the wiring is running into electrical panels. They need to be protected from any kinds of cuts or abrasion that may happen. Panels also need to be posted, so they need to have a danger sign posted on it as well as the voltage of that panel. So we need to follow up with electricians, make sure they're doing this, make sure we have the panels properly posted throughout the job site. GFCIs need to be used. All extension cords must be plugged into these. Now the best practices is see if the electrician will swap out the regular outlets, maybe install a GFCI one throughout the job site. It makes it a lot easier for trade contractors, and then they're not carrying around three-ways with ground fault circuit interrupters on them. Cord damage. We need to pay special attention to damaged cords, so we're making sure we're inspecting them as well as make sure we're using them in a proper manner. So we're not using them in doorways or stapling them, nailing them down, or as well as pulling them apart from a far distance where they could damage that cord. We also need to inspect them for ground prong. This is probably one of the most commonly cited in the electrical standard. Ground prongs come off and guys just keep tending to use them. So we need to remove that cord out of service or cut the end off and have a certified electrician fix the end of that cord. Temp lighting. So temp lighting needs to be hung in a safe manner so it's out of the way from incidental contact. We need to make sure all the cages are around the light bulbs as well as all the light bulbs are in, so there's no open circuits where someone could potentially get electrocuted. We also have to be aware of overhead power lines and make sure we have the proper signage in place. Rich Dice has signs. We can get these in place throughout the job site. As well as we need to follow the minimum approach distance set by OSHA. Whenever we're engaging in any work activities on an energized panel or line, we need to make sure we're following the proper lockout tagout procedures, as well as having a planning meeting before this work operation begins. That's this week's video on electrical safety, and have a safe week.